Reliving the book of the acts. I carry my cross on my back. My homies still stuck in the trap. Going hard, ain't no time to relax. Keeping my mind on the throne. Applying the stuff I've been shown. Been patient through all of my woes. Been patient through all of my woes. And I'm out here painting this picture. It came from the scriptures. I'm changing my mind now. And I've been examples. I've seen some examples. So I think it's just about time now to break the old habits and clean all the addicts. And yes, we are changing our life now. And when life gives us lemons, we turn it to vengeance. We're strong in the Lord and His might now. All the tribulations, I just cannot stay the same. All the wisdom I've been given has been helping with the pain. And the people that I love, they think that I've gone insane. When it gets gritty and looking real iffy, they pull up and show out they face, yeah. It's the blood in my veins, yeah. I cannot stand to complain, yeah. Put it in there's a change, yeah. Put it in there's a shame, yeah. I'm the only one to blame, yeah. So I've been switching my lanes, yeah. Before the soul of my chain, yeah. Cause when it don't matter, man. Straight true to religion, it's only a few to stay true and some tripping. Danger if you got no clue when you slipping. It's time to renew and stop foolishly sinning. Cause we the ones set apart from the beginning. Oh, that is filled with the thing that's forbidden. Walking in life and I move with no vision. I'm moving like frogs to my mind, steady swimming. Oh.
Check. Mic check. Already. Welcome back to another edition of TFT, the Final Trumpet Radio Show, all right? To my right, I got
Officer A-Time.
To my far right,
Officer Yuanathan Yasharala.
to my left,
Officer Yuanathan Asaph.
and to my far left, I'll read it today.
Soldier Cephas.
All praise to the Most High. I am Officer Kolayah with Iuic Columbia. Welcome to a new episode of the Final Trumpet Radio Show. We're going to kick it off today right back with these ministrous women and monstrous children, bro. It's a whole lot always going on in the black community, as always. And before we jump into it, we got some crucial content we want to deal with what's going on out there in Texas, man. Y'all see what's going on, man? What the hell?
Hey, they going crazy. Got their the government and them going against the people.
Right.
You got a state versus the government.
Basically, that's what we got going on.
That's the government versus the government.
Yes.
Come on now, dog.
Yeah, our people. Because of the condition that we're in, we still in the same struggle. It's still the same fight for a better life. Yep. And of course, we're the ones that got to be called the aliens. It's our people that are consistently and constantly looking for some type of refuge. You know what I'm saying? And you just run into America, just ain't it. You know what I mean? But everybody think America is the spot. Like, this is the place to be.
Hell no.
But we gonna see. Jump into it. Let's play that first video.
Warning.
This is not a test.
Warning.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Texas is about to go to war with the U.S. The Texas border is now a place full of chaos and tension. As immigrants from South America attempt to get into the U.S., they are getting violently stopped by the Texas Guard and a 7-foot barbed wire. Joe Biden has threatened Texas to take the wire down, but they refused. This is literally how civil wars start. But what does this mean for us? The Texas border is going completely nuts. In a drastic measure, Texas has erected a massive 7-foot-high barbed wire fence. Joe Biden has expressed strong disapproval of Texas's actions, particularly the barbed wire barrier. His demand to Texas remove the wire within 24 hours. However, Texas stands defiant, refusing to comply. The situation has escalated to the point where even Oklahoma is deploying troops to support Texas. Do you think we will enter a civil war?
So look, you trying to tell me you got troops from Oklahoma being deployed to assist
Texas.
Right. Texas
standing up against
the government.
Yeah, so the government versus the government.
What the hell?
That's why I say Civil War. That's why I
Right,
say about
right.
the Civil War.
What the hell is going on here, man?
Hey, I don't know.
And all of it is just to stop the quote unquote immigrants from coming into the country.
Yeah.
Right? Coming back into their country.
Right.
And what we see is just the crumbling of a society, crumbling of this kingdom, which is actually prophesied in the Bible. Let's get Mark 3:20.
Let's go.
25.
Yeah, crank it up.
Mm-hmm.
The book of Mark.
We got the other video right after this. This is another one. Go ahead, Rita.
This is the book of Mark, chapter 3 and verse 25.
Hey, jump up to 24.
Verse 24. And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand.
So what we see is America crumbling right before our eyes. You know what I'm saying? Because they're coming against themselves. You already had it with Trump when they came to the White House. So we see the beginning of America falling.
Exactly. Hey, read the next verse.
Yeah.
And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand.
That's the whole that's the premises of that whole statement. The house can't stand. It's a joy to see them. It will be a joy to just see them fight each other.
Right.
For, like just to sit back and see them go to war with each other, like with minus black people, but you got black people that just they don't get it. They have to get involved.
They're gonna show up and fight the government while it's 3 brothers that got killed overseas and don't nobody care nothing about right now.
Yeah, we're gonna jump into that too.
You know, it's a movie coming out with Texas and California breaking away from America, going to war. So they just telling on themselves.
Right. Read that whole thing again. 24 and 25.
Mark chapter 3, verse 24. And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand.
So this is all prophecy coming to pass, and we're gonna get to see a whole lot more of this in the near future.
Oh yeah.
Our brothers and sisters got to get their mind right though. Hey, pull up the next video on that same topic. This is the barbed wire fence. Stop. Read that.
Yeah. Rita, you gotta read. Yeah.
Migrants looking to enter the U.S. at the southern border in Texas were greeted by rows of razor wire on Saturday.
Play on.
Texas has deployed National Guard troops and laid concertina wire and floating boya barriers in the Rio Grande in an effort to deter migrant crossings. The Take Our Border Back convoy arrived at Eagle Pass Friday night after a 5-day drive from the East Coast.
So there's a big effort going into stopping the people who originally inhabited the land from getting back into the land, trying to escape oppression where they at. Read, play on.
I wouldn't have missed this. I've been on. This is horrible what's happening to us, and whatever.
There go your precious white woman. There go the perfect and precious white woman.
What's happening to them?
She said, "I wouldn't miss this right here. I live for this."
They being invaded? Like what's going on? I don't understand. Go ahead.
Play on.
all the way in from Oregon.
This was just a little sign of show of respect for Texas and what they're doing. We just want people to come into our country legally and respect our way of life and the laws, and to welcome in. I mean, my grandparents.
Pause.
Listen. Man.
Hey, yeah, you're right. Shut your white mouth. Back him up a little bit.
Yeah, you got to hear what he said.
Yeah, back him up a little bit. A little bit more. Right there. Play him again.
We just want people to come into our country legally and.
Pause. This damn devil
says.
His country. He said, we want people to come into our country legally.
As though they did.
As though they came here and they acquired this property with legal with a legal strategy or something. Like they came here and everything was done properly for them to acquire the land. Right. Did they forget that they stole the land?
They stole the land, killed millions of people, and now I need y'all to abide by the laws.
Look, you steal the damn land. You name it after your damn self,
Yo.
right? And
Enslave
then
the people.
you enslave the people, push them out of the land, and then you tell them, no, if you want to come here, you have to come here by legally. You have to take the legal measures to get into the country. You
Hey,
can't
but ain't they letting Palestinians and
bro, the Palestinians
all these
in.
people from
Yes.
all these other places where
Yes.
war is happening come right in this mug with no problem?
Coming right up in here and getting the grants and getting homes and they're
free
getting
money.
established in America. But
Getting
you're gonna
free money.
that you're gonna tell the people that originally inhabited the land, no, y'all gotta do things. You gotta come here right. You gotta do it legally. What do they need a war going on in their country so that they can run from to be allowed back into the land? Because that's what's happening with these other countries.
Right. Well, it is a war going on there. It is a war in all these
Oh,
other
yeah.
countries. A war, poverty, and they taking all their resources and they trying to get in better situations so they come in here. So no, it is war going on in those countries. Just ain't put on TV with the bombs and all of that stuff like they've been doing.
Right.
That's all.
Hey, play on.
You know.
And what they're doing. We just want people to come into our country legally.
Look at hold on. He put his shoulders talking about
face
we just
like
want people to come here legally. Come on, man. Play on.
And what they're doing. We just want people
Look at his shoulders.
to come into our country legally and respect our way of life and the laws and to welcome in. I mean, my grandparents came from Italy, and so, I mean, we're all immigrants of some sort. But
Stop. So if everybody immigrants, what the problem is?
Right.
Since he said his people come from Italy, what's the problem?
The problem is
he says he's an immigrant.
the problem is it's just too many people that are closely related to black people that's coming coming into this country.
Go.
That's what the problem is. You're adding to a population that we already fear. You're adding to a group of people that we already having to deal with on a level that we know we can't. We're trying to stifle the growth of them already. Yep. And y'all coming and multiplying what we're trying to destroy. Play on.
we came in to become American, to love America.
Political pundits, certain individuals, certain groups claiming to be an army of God are coming to our community to spread hate and to spread dissension. And I'm troubled by that because this is not who we are. So we need this to stop. And there's only one individual that can stop this, and that is our governor. But as you may have heard, he's going to be here on Sunday. Last time he was here, he brought 4 of his buddies. Now he's bringing 10 more, total of 14 governors coming to our community to spread hate, false narrative, and to put our culture down and to put our community down. Now this governor needs to represent 100% of the people that are Texans. You know, on April the 8th at exactly 12:57, this community is going to go dark.
So this dude right here, right? He's the one that owns this little Bowie River area or whatnot.
Right.
On what a lot of people use and do this kayaking and stuff like that. So Northern Kingdom crosses that river. And so when they put all that up, they shut down his business and everything else.
Right.
Even though he owns it. So he's speaking, it say he actually is trying to sue the government right now.
Okay.
Because they did that thing. That's what that's what he's talking about. He's suing the government, and that's why he said the one that could stop it is the governor.
You got the article on it?
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
Send the article over there. Let's check this article out before we transition into the topic of these ministrous women and monstrous children.
Yeah, say this, man. Here we go. All right, I just sent it over there to TFT.
Yeah, pull that up real quick. There's so much. This is the epidemic to stop the rise of the black community, the Hispanic community, because they know that together we bring a force that is unstoppable. So they gotta find ways to keep that split that's been between us at a high level. For all these years, we don't like Mexicans, and Mexicans don't deal with blacks. And hell, you try to talk to them, they be like, speak no English, but they speak all the damn English. They speak all the English in the world, but they tell you speak no English. Hey, pull that article up.
Yep. Yeah. Read. All right. So you can try to jump straight to it. Matter of fact, read that first paragraph. Show who he is.
Eagle Pass, Texas.
Well, read the title of it first.
Eagle Pass business owner sues state of Texas over buoy installation in Rio Grande. Buoy. Jesse Fuentes has owned and operated Epi's canoe and kayak team since August of 2015. He claims his livelihood and the river's ecosystem are at risk.
Go scroll down a little bit, past the photo. Well, right here where it say now. Read right there where it say now.
Now having.
Yep.
Now having this barrier in place should be even more reason not to cross a river. So that's why the whole purpose is to go to the port of entry, Lieutenant Chris Olivares of the Texas Department of Public Safety said.
Go ahead.
KENS 5 got a first-hand look of the buoys being installed. The floating border wall run 1,000 feet downstream, just south of International Bridge number 2, in the same location where Fuentes held sessions.
So he used to hold sessions like a kayaking and stuff at where they installed these buoys and all this barbed wire at. So
Right.
that's why he's suing them. So I'm gonna jump down to where it actually say he's suing them. Go to scroll down. Right here where it say Fuentes. Right there.
Fuentes is now suing the state of Texas, Governor Abbott, Steve McCraw.
Hold on, scroll up. No, that's it, because I want the next one too. There you go.
Abbott.
Go ahead.
Fuentes is now suing the state of Texas, Governor Abbott, Steve McCraw, Director of Department of Public Safety, and Major General Thompson Sweltzer, how you say that?
Adjutant.
The Adjutant General of the Texas National Guard, to get the buoys out of the water.
So that's why he said the people that could stop it is the governor. So that's who he got a lawsuit against. Go ahead.
Fuentes alleges his 14th Amendment rights have been violated, putting his livelihood and the river's ecosystem at risk.
So that's what he's talking about. So read the last little piece right there.
It not only shuts my business down, but it shuts me down emotionally, spiritually. I'm connected to that river. It's my culture. It's our history, Fuentes said.
So he understands that land it's inhabited by his people, and it always has been. And now here comes Esau to shut down his business, his livelihood, and put barbed wire up there where this man can't even run his business right now. And so he's suing the government. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, man. So it behooves us to. It's just little stuff it's little things like this that are taking place that a lot of our people ain't aware of, because it's some stuff going on down in Florida too, where they're trying to stop immigrants from coming in through Florida too. So Florida has a similar issue going on where they're trying to stop the immigrants from coming in. So these two states alone have the potential of becoming a cesspool for a civil war.
Yep.
You know, a lot of it has to do with the fact that they're just trying to hide their hatred by pushing this immigration, because they know that those immigrants don't have the money to move into their neighborhoods. They don't see them. They go to work for them. But it's that hatred that they have. And that's what Fuentes was saying. They down there really pushing hatred.
Yep. It might be the very same people that hire them and pay them under the table and then threaten to send them back and get cheap labor out of them.
Right.
As they put up a barbed wire to keep them from coming over, they'll be the very same ones to have them working on their land and all of that stuff and hire them for pennies on the dollar.
Message.
Hey, check this out. Play this video right here that I just sent over next. It says Florida on its way to join border wars in Texas. Play that real quick.
Oh, that's what it said on the video.
Right. So if you read the bottom of it, it says, "Time to save America. Florida, Texas border."
Say time to
save America. That's Florida. That's Florida and Texas
having the same fight.
Right. They're banding together like this. There's people don't realize what's really going on, man. Our people are so oppressed that they are leaving the lands that they're currently in, trying to get to some type of refuge here. But when they get here, they're met with all type of resistance on a land that their ancestors once owned. You know what I'm saying? And all of this is just distractions for what's really going on in the world right now. We can't, though this is happening, and of course we want our people, we want to save our people. That's our mission, to bring the information, to bring the laws of God to our people, to save them. But there's bigger things going on in our society that our people have no clue. Like we just sitting at home playing damn video games and damn watching soap operas when the whole world is at war. We got war going on in Gaza, war going on in Israel. We got war going on in Iran. 3 troops being killed. Black people, black brothers, all brothers, right?
Yeah, all three.
Yeah.
All three.
You know, and that's just saying there's no uproar.
Right. There's no uproar for them.
You know what I'm saying? But there's uproars for everything that don't concern black people.
Yep.
All right.
And they talking about they sending at National Guard.
Yeah.
Florida is sending the National Guard
It's in the
to
National
Texas.
Guard. Yeah. That's what's going on.
How you be a part of, you know what I'm saying, like the government where you got a National Guard that's in your state, and you as a part of that, you say, well, we're taking the Army of Florida and sending them to help the Army of Texas when ain't all that supposed to be United States.
Yeah, let's get these Negroes out of here.
You don't find that suspicious?
These cousins of the Negroes. We got to get rid of them.
That's crazy.
We got to get them up out of here. All right, so yeah, man, we're gonna transition now into the main topic. So we got a lot of videos, got a lot of stuff to go through. Let's go to let's see here. No, not that one. Yeah, you can play that one. That was the other video right there concerning the Texas stuff. Play that one.
Haven't heard there's 700,000 trucks on their way to Texas right now as you're watching this video. And here is what you guys need to know about this. The GOP has invoked nullification in the border standoff between the U.S. and Texas. I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for this, but just hear me out. Over 6 million people have entered America illegally since Joe Biden has become president. That is more than 2% of the U.S. population. For hundreds of years, there has been a process on how illegal immigration works and how people can enter the U.S. However, what we're seeing is absolutely absurd. I am all for helping other people out, but at the end of the day, we need to look out for America first. We have to open our eyes and see what is really happening in America. And we do not have the resources to just let millions and millions of people in every year. No country can do that and be sustainable. It just doesn't happen. So buckle up, everyone, because this weekend is going to be crazy. Follow me to stay updated on everything that's happening.
You better shut your white mouth. I'm not kidding.
Say we don't have the funding. Maybe if we cut off that funding to Israel, hey, we can take care of the people that's here.
Right. Exactly. They ain't going to do that. They're like, hell no, keep supplying Israel. Get rid of all them damn Palestinians out there. You know what I mean?
Listen. Go put that dude picture back.
Dude was black.
Put the dude picture back on the thing. That's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm trying to find out. What is he talking about? When either
really, nigga?
Look, maybe he's I like this. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if he's an Israelite or what, but the man's name is Ahmad.
Right. Get Hosea 4.
Unbelievable.
Get Hosea 4 and 6 real quick, because what we're seeing now is America's being destroyed, and it's prophesied that it's going to be destroyed. This is how the Roman Empire fell, and America is baby Rome, so to speak. It's Babylon the Great, and it's going to fall the same way. And look, you got a black man upset about his own people coming through the borders because he has absolutely no knowledge. Read that. Hosea 4, verse 6.
The book of Hosea, chapter 4 and verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
I mean, to be honest, we should be applauding the fact that America's on the brink of civil war, if it's the truth.
Right.
If this is really happening, or this may just be a smokescreen like that thing in Washington that happened. Read on.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge.
And because we have rejected knowledge as a people, the knowledge of this Bible tells us that these curses are right there. What's going on in Mexico, the Texas border, what's going on in Florence, in every city is because we are living the curses of the Most High God. And our people don't understand that thing. So this guy here is trying to defend the American government that has his people at the bottom of society. Read that again from the top.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
So now you see a destroyed black man advocating the American government. Read on.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge.
And because we reject knowledge, I'm pretty sure if we bring a Bible to this brother here, he's not going to want to hear it. Read.
I will also reject thee.
Read.
That thou shalt be no priest to me.
Read.
Seeing that thou hast forgotten the law of thy God.
So our job, we should be focused more on keeping the Most High God's laws.
Right.
The building of our people as we get into the topic is these ratchetness going on in our community and the destruction of our community. He should be more worried about that than a civil war in America, because if anything, if America goes down, that's better for us anyway. Read on. Finish it off.
I will also forget thy children.
So our people need to wake up and not get involved in this political nonsense that's going on here in America.
Right. I mean, and that's the perfect transition. Let's get the video of the mom calls 911 on her on the sons that tried to kill her, because instead of focusing on what's going on in our community, what's going on with our people, we too focused on stuff that we can't control none of that. We can't fix none of that. Let the government deal with all of that right there. Let them have that.
Right.
We need to focus on what we can control, which is our families, things that are going on in our community. That should be our focus. Right. Not what's going on in damn Gaza, in Israel, what's going on. Damn was what the government got to deal with. That's the government. That's their job to deal with that.
Right. They've been trying to keep the Issachar out of here.
Exactly.
So it's like, this don't even sound like a new story.
No.
First it was Levi at the Texas border. Now
Right.
it's been going on, man. Like and in America, I don't think there's no civil war gonna happen, man.
Now, they ain't gonna let that happen. America has contingency plans for everything.
Right.
They're not they what they can control, they're gonna control. You know what I'm saying? They have a way of shutting everything down. Like them barbed wire fences, they'll put barbed wires around the whole goddamn the whole state if necessary. They will make sure that if they really want them out, they can keep them out.
Right.
America would drop bombs on your ass if they need to keep you out.
Right.
Like that's very minuscule compared to what they really got going on.
That's why that's what I was thinking. Like
Right.
what they got going on behind the curtain.
Right.
That they hiding and trying to just put that in TV and in social media to distract everybody.
I don't think they can find the video. Let me see. I think I'm gonna have to like it or something, because they ain't been able to pull it up yet. It's this one right here, brothers. I just put a lightning bolt on it. You can play this one.
Rights. Immigrants who are not even citizens have more rights than you. You have Ukrainians right now getting the Social Security checks, free housing, free medical care.
So why didn't nobody
education.
put up a barbed wire on them?
That's exactly contrary to what we just watched.
You know why ain't no barbed wire on them? Because they're being allowed. They're being allowed into the country. Hell, they flying them into the country.
You don't find that suspicious? What a soundbite.
Yeah, they're flying them into the country. They're not flying them South Americans, so-called South Americans, who are our people of the nation of Israel. They're not flying them in. They got to sneak in and boat in and try to get around guards. But here, they're flying and bringing the other nations in and setting them up.
And you said they got Social Security cards and funds and stuff.
Yeah, play on.
And we paying for it.
Yes, sir.
Rights. Immigrants who are not even citizens have more rights than you. You have Ukrainians right now getting the Social Security checks, free housing, free medical care, free education. But you have the highest black homelessness rate since the 1960s.
Pause. Now, this is Umar Johnson. We love the brother, Umar Johnson. And I know he may have a great fan base, but he's not a real shaker and mover in the community like that. But the brother has a lot of valid points. Like his awareness on things is good. He brings a lot of awareness to the community, and a lot of his information is on point.
Yeah, he does a lot of research.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he gets into it. So I commend the brother on his research. You know what I mean? I commend him on everything that he's trying to do. You know what I mean? But as far as being a force in the community, it's not that. But the brother brings a lot of valid points. So you know, shout out to our brother. Play on.
How you got Ukrainians who not even citizens living better than black people who built the country? And the reason it's so difficult for us to change that is black people care more about their American citizenship than they do about justice.
You see that?
There
Pause
it
it.
is.
This is why.
There it is.
This is what was just said when you read Hosea 4 and 6 about our people care too much about what everything else that's going on in America besides their current condition. Because we think we free.
Right.
Negroes think we free. We think we turn a blind eye to the communities that we grow up in and the problems in our community. Then we all of a sudden get a platform and we focused on the world. Like, what the hell is going on in the world?
Right.
Not what's going on in our community. You got something? About to say?
No, I was just about to say, like, when our people understand that the reason why we're in this condition is because we broke God's laws.
Right.
And that the fact that we can see the other nations getting reparations, so to speak, or allowed immigration in here, and they see the oppression of our people, we need to understand that the Most High has us like this for a reason. Get Baruch chapter 4, verse 6. Verse 6. Start at verse 5.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4 and verse 5.
Because Umar, you can tell Umar, he's disturbed by it. And like you said, he's a man of knowledge, not biblical knowledge, but he understands the plight of his people. He does the research, and he does the speaking. And in a lot of his engagements, he's speaking good things, right? But he doesn't have this here to give our people the comfort and the understanding to turn back. Read that.
Be of good cheer, my people, the memorial of Israel.
Right, so the Most High is telling our people to be of good cheer while we see even Issachar down there on the borders trying to make a better life for their families, trying to get away from oppression and try to come across to their own borders again to feed their family. Read on.
Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction.
We were not brought here to be completely destroyed. The reason why we're here and we're going through the destruction that we see now as a people is because, read on.
But because ye moved God to wrath,
Read.
ye were delivered unto the enemies.
That's the reason why we were here, and that's why we're seeing these things going on. Dr. Umar Johnson, he needs to try and understand that. Well, I mean, he's been given the truth before.
Right.
But he rejects it.
Right.
Hence the reason why he goes on these shows here and he continues to complain about the issues in our community instead of getting to the root cause of it. It's our sin and the Most High is against us and that we need to change. Read on. Read the next verse and then we'll...
For ye provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils, and not to God.
And the whole thing with Umar Johnson is we need to return to God.
Right. He's big on that Africanism and I don't know. It's like
Pan-Africanism.
Pan-African and then multiple wives. That's why a lot of brothers don't want to come to the scriptures with the understanding that's being pushed on the earth today by, the forerunners, because you can't have no multiple wives, you know what I mean?
No.
But it is a punch in the face. I'm about to say it's not. It is a punch in the face because it is a punch in the face because we shouldn't be doing that.
Right.
But a lot of brothers don't want to teach from this angle because of the strictness and the straightness of the Bible.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
hey Umar want us to return back to Africanism with sayings, but he don't want us to return to our true culture.
Right. The actions behind
that's
that
what he
thing.
want to ignore. The true culture, and just look at it and say, you know what, I'm going to dress this way. I'm going to say I love black people, but I'm not going to love black people according to the Bible, according to the way it should be.
Right, because that information that he's giving is heavy.
It is.
Right.
It is.
It's on point.
Right, it's on point for real. But where's the solution that he brings for us? Because he loves to talk about the issues, but then he never has the true solution.
Right. It all boils down to the simple. It boils down to the same thing that happened with us with Black Panthers, with the civil rights movements. It's all the same thing. It's a bunch of information and talk, but it's not the actual application of a guided path that's going to actually yield results. Right. The only thing that can do that is the Bible. The only thing that can do that is the laws of God. Nobody wants to apply that because you have to really change. You got to change from the filth that you kind of dealing with. You know what I'm saying? That multiple wives stuff that gotta go. Now you gotta really unite as a community, because I think he had like this boys' school or something that he was trying to get up and running.
Yeah.
But that thing it's like it doesn't prosper unless the Bible and keeping God's laws is the foundation of it. And that's just what it is. But play on. We're gonna finish him. We're gonna listen, hear him out.
The minute you bring up, maybe we should disidentify as American citizens. It's certainly an option. It's certainly an option.
You're damn right. And you should identify as an Israelite.
There you go.
Exactly.
Like what it is.
If we stop identifying, once we stop identifying as American citizens, what do we identify
Exactly
with?
what it is. What do you say?
What is your idea of what we identify with after that?
Right.
Okay?
Right. Like no solution.
You get this whole race. You get all of so-called black America to say, okay, we're not Americans. So what are we?
What are we?
Right.
At that point.
Because if it's not based off of this, we're just going back into the same mess that we came out of.
Yep.
It's the same thing.
No identity.
No identity.
Again, it's just a different one.
Exactly. Play on.
Whole refugee law in the United Nations that would allow us to say we're not being treated like Americans. We no longer identify as Americans. We are Africans in exile, or whatever name we want to give ourselves. But we are definitely not Americans, and we are protected by the United Nations
Now,
under
see,
their refugee.
this is where he go off at.
Yeah.
You ain't protected under the United Nations. That's still white people.
Right. Hey,
That's
wait,
still
wait,
your enemy,
wait,
bro.
Wait. The ones that's coming over and they got the barbed wire up.
Right. Why aren't they protected under the United Nations?
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
That shows you right there. This is off. You know what I mean? Because you say that if we don't identify, I guarantee you, them folks coming over, our people coming over here from South America, they don't identify as Americans.
Right.
So why aren't they protected under the United Nations?
Right. Ooh, that's because of all the nations that white man, African man,
All of
so-called,
them
Arab
against
man, they
us.
all are
Every
against the
last
children
one
of
of them.
Israel. man.
Exactly. That's that
Psalms
Psalms 83.
83.
That's that Psalms 83. Get that.
Yeah,
That's
get
that
that,
Psalms
yeah.
83. Bring that out real quick. And then we're going to hear our brother Umar Johnson out. And then y'all got the next video, right? Okay. Read that.
Psalms chapter 83 and verse 2.
Come on.
For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
So the Bible says God's enemies make a tumult. They make a loud noise. They're in this big gathering about the nation of Israel. Come on.
And they that hate thee
They that hate the nation of Israel, them same South Americans trying to get over here. Come on.
have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
So the day is the United Nations.
Right.
The day is the United Nations.
That's all though.
Right. They have taken crafty counsel. Come on.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
Read.
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
That is what that barbed wire is about.
That's what that's about.
To cut us off from being a nation, to cut those people off from trying to come over here and establish themselves. Because once they get here, guess what? Guess who's here already?
Right.
Their own people is here.
Right.
This is where you're gonna go to get a job. This is where you can go to get housing. This is where they're gonna start to get set up and be able to build as a community.
Yep.
They don't want that. They don't want that thing. Read on.
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
So this is what Umar Johnson got to understand. Once we stop identifying with America or being Americans, we have nothing else to identify with but the curses in the Bible and that we're the Israelites.
Right.
There ain't nothing else. What else is there to identify with? Right. What is Africanism?
Right. Like, what is that?
What is that?
That's
Another proverb or
right.
byword.
That's it. That's all it is. That's all it is.
Read on.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
Come on.
They are confederate against thee.
These people are confederate against us.
No,
The United
no,
Nations.
No. No, the United Nations, they are for you.
No, hell no. I was looking at you like, what the hell? Did I say something wrong?
It's getting smoky.
Look, maybe I'm confused.
According to
what he said.
Umar Johnson,
What he
Go to the
said.
United Nations.
you can go to the United Nations. Right. This proves that they are not with us. We are the nation of Israel. Your identity is an Israelite. All right, we ain't got to go all the way through that, but let's finish Umar Johnson and then there's transition, because we've been talking about transitioning for 20 minutes. Come on.
We are Africans in exile, or whatever name we want to give ourselves.
Israelites.
But we are definitely not Americans.
We agree.
And we are protected by the United Nations
That is not
under
right.
their refugee laws and their anti-genocide convention.
You can't find that in writing nowhere.
More right.
You can't find that in writing nowhere.
I just want to get
for
one
us.
first. I
Go
just
ahead.
got to get one.
Go ahead.
first.
Go
Give me
ahead.
Lamentations 4 and 17.
Come on.
Hey, the transition's gone, man. The transition's gone.
Because hey, we ain't getting no help from them. We've been here in slavery for over 400 years.
Thank you.
Getting shot, you name it. It done happened to us. And the United Nations
We
right there in New York,
denizens.
and they will not look
Denizens.
at us. Read.
The book of Lamentations, chapter 4 and verse 17. As for us, our eyes has yet failed for our vain help.
Read.
In our watching, we watch for a nation that could not save us.
And that's what those people trying to cross that border is looking for the white man to save them.
That's
They're
what they
looking
want.
for the Americans to save them. And guess what? It ain't going to happen.
And what Dr. Umar Johnson is saying, all the other nations will save them.
Right.
I can't tell.
The hell is this?
Hell. Umar need to just admit that he has some valid points. We will say you got valid points, but you got to admit you're an Israelite, bro.
Right. Humble down, bro.
You know what I'm saying? You can't. You should come get built up within the laws of God and watch how much more powerful this brother can be.
Right.
I'm telling you.
Like
Right.
you could literally be that. You could literally be a whole lot more effective with his communication and the outlets that he's already created.
Because he's
If
going to
he
give
just-
answers.
Right.
Because he just said, we call ourselves whatever you want to call yourself. Whoa. It has to be a particular, you got to call yourself something.
Right.
Right.
Or you just going to continue, as he like to say, perpetuate the same lost mindset of not having an identity.
Right.
Right.
It's the same thing.
Hey, go back to that and read down. Read on down in Lamentations, man. Let's let the scriptures make it a little more clear for those that lack clarity.
The book of Lamentations, chapter 4 and verse 18. They hunt our steps.
That's what's going on right now in Texas and Florida and all across America. This is what's going on.
Getting ready to shoot some Mexicans.
Right, they getting ready to kill. They about to kill
Coming with their
Issachar, bro.
hunting rifles.
Yeah, they hunt our steps. Come on.
That we cannot go in our streets.
Now these streets belong to them rightfully.
Right. That's
street-
what the dude that's
Right.
suing them.
Right.
He said, that belongs to them.
It rightfully belongs to us. We were here way before your illegal immigrant ass came over here.
Right.
Read on.
Our end is near.
Read.
Our days are fulfilled, for our end is come.
Read on.
Our persecutors are swifter than the eagles of the heaven.
What's the bird of this country? Read that
Get
part
some
again.
Images, man.
Yeah, bring. Hey, our IT. I don't know. We're still getting it together. But if you got them images of the eagles, then we're gonna read this again.
They ain't
Read
gonna
it
be
again.
ready, man.
We ain't ready, man. Come on.
Our persecutors are swifter than the eagles of the heaven.
We all know plain. This is clear that the bird of this country is the eagle.
Right.
That ain't hard to understand. That's easy to be understood. But Umar Johnson, he will would deny this. He would deny this, and not just Umar Johnson. All of you got, what's that brother name? The basketball player that's over there right now in Israel.
Amari
You got Amari Stoudemire. He would deny this. You know what I'm saying? The way that they done beat down Nick Cannon and the rest of them
Kyrie
brothers, they would deny this. They deny it. Hell no, I'm not America. Not this place. Read it from the top again.
Our persecutors are swifter than the eagles of the heaven.
Come on.
They pursued us.
They did what?
They pursued us upon the mountains.
Read.
They laid wait for us in the wilderness.
That's what's going on right now.
Right.
Barbed wire fence. You can't get around this man. This man right here, this is what he does. He lives and breathes. You see what the precious white woman said? I wouldn't have missed this for the world.
Right.
Like what? She said she came from what? Oregon?
Yeah. She said I wouldn't have missed this.
Acting like they being she just loves war.
That's it.
That's all it's that's their mind.
That's how they were made.
They're created for that thing.
That's
Crazy.
what Fontes said. He said they think they're the army of God.
Right.
And they the army
About
of the
to
devil.
turn and shoot the Mexicans, about to go to war with the American government. You dudes tripping.
Bro, thing is crazy. All right. So yeah, Umar, we love you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Hey, learn to keep God's commandments and you'll become that much more powerful. Hey, bring up the next clip. Because the topic for today is actually, and we're about 45 minutes behind on that right now, but it's all good. We knew this would happen. The actual topic for today is menstruous women and monstrous children. So we're gonna play this clip right here of these two sons that tried to kill their mother and their father. I don't know. Hey, see if we can find an article on that. I tried to look for the names of these two brothers and the parents, but I wasn't able to find anything. But let's play this clip real quick. Play this clip.
They're on their way, ma'am, okay? Just down the phone with me. Are you in your room?
Yes, I am, but I don't know if they're going to find me.
What room are you in?
I'm in my top upstairs bedroom.
Now pause. This mother is hiding from the sons that she pushed out of her womb.
What?
She's hiding from the babies that she pushed out of her own womb, bro. This got to be terrifying. She had to be terrified to know that the babies that I raised up, the babies that I brought into this world are now hunting my steps. It switched from them hunting us to my own kids hunting me.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
You can't make this up. Play on, man.
Where is this at?
This thing, it's sad, bro.
It's in Georgia. I sent the article over. It's in Gwinnett, Georgia, something like that.
Still in the garage?
Yes, they're trying to attack my husband. I don't know.
Do you hear what's going
They
on?
have a shotgun. We have a shotgun and a pistol in the house, and I can't find my pistol, so I'm assuming they've taken it, and they have his shotgun. So I don't know if they're going to plan on shooting him or not, but please hurry.
Okay. Are you unsure what weapons are at this time?
Yes, I'm sure. I just know he's in the garage. When he was able to distract them, I was able to get upstairs to the phone. Well, the other phone said unplugged.
And why did they you said they attacked you guys while you were sleeping?
They just said, yes, I'm bleeding. I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Say it again, ma'am. I can't hardly hear you.
I said, I don't know why they've done this. I really don't. I guess they assume they want the insurance money.
Pause.
I'm not sure.
That's it right there. That's what they want right there. Now don't lose your spot. Don't lose your spot. We just gotta pause real quick. The kids want to kill the parents for insurance money. Hey, who you think they learned this from? Who you think they learned to kill to put somebody to death for insurance money from? Where could they possibly get that from? Only white folks do that. Hey, only white people do that.
Black people don't even got life insurance.
Exactly. Black people don't got life insurance like that. So who did these children learn? Damn, if we get our insurance policy is probably $1 million, might be $2 million. We should kill them and try to get them insurance money.
Wow.
You cannot make this up, man. Now you got a mother and a father who obviously lived in a nice neighborhood, brought them up, tried to bring them up with. Because you look at the parents right here. They don't put the parents back on the screen, on the image back on the screen. The parents don't look like bad parents. Now we all know how ratchet parents look. Them ain't ratchet parents right there. That's a mother and a father who's done good for themselves in society, and they look at what they birthed out. Look at the kids.
Right, dude looks ridiculous.
How? We're gonna get into how here in a few minutes. Play on.
Sure.
Okay. And do you see your husband now, ma'am?
No, I don't. All I know is he's in the garage and he was screaming. He was trying to blow the horn just to get attention to hopefully our neighbors.
Okay.
But please hurry, please.
They're on their way, ma'am. I need you to, can you lock your door? Your bedroom door?
But they'll probably be able to get in.
Okay, but make sure you lock the door, okay?
Okay, I will.
And so the children woke you up while you were asleep?
I would try, yes.
They start beating you while you were asleep?
I heard them say that they put Xanax in our drinks.
How do you know
that's
they
why
put
we were so
Xanax in the
sleepy.
drink?
We didn't understand why we were so sleepy.
So
but that's
the kids put Xanax in their parents' drink.
Who does that?
Yo, and it say them kids, they was living with the parents.
Yes. They literally put Xanax in their parents' drinks. So they around the house. They wonder why they sleepy as hell. What's going on? Why are we so sleepy? She goes to lays down, I imagine, and then that's when the kids go on their attack.
Right.
Boy, ain't no way.
And on
boy.
that article, they said that they stabbed the pops over and over again with in the kitchen.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. And try to strangle their mother.
Play on. We're gonna jump into that article next.
Why? How you know it was an accident? Because that's what they said after they started attacking us. That's what they said.
Okay.
Please,
She
please,
sounds
hurry,
sleepy
please.
too.
All right, they're on their way, okay?
Okay.
Would you like me to stay on the phone with you, ma'am?
Sure you can. Let me try and lock my bedroom door.
Yeah, I want you to lock your door, okay?
I just heard them say, where did Mom go? They headed upstairs now.
You hear this? You hear this? This your mama.
The police are on their way.
This your she said the police on their way. The police on their way. This your mama, man.
Hello? Hello, Yvonne? Hello?
You see this here? Monstrous children.
Hello,
Look at the
Mr.
son.
Hello?
You heard in the background.
All right, pull up.
You on the phone?
Pull the article up. I'm gonna say time. Hey, I'm gonna let you drive. You and officer dive into that thing real quick. But this is, you heard her scream at the end when she says they're coming upstairs. All you hear is a light scream, like probably like somebody grabbed her around her throat. You know what I'm saying? And started choking her or something. Because she's like, the police on their way. This your mama. You can't make this stuff up. Pull the article up, man. Pull the article up. Let's go, Rita.
Gwinnett brothers plead guilty. Get 20 years in parents' brutal attack.
Zoom it in.
Zoom in a good bit.
In green jumpsuits and chains, Christopher and Cameron Irvin stood in front of a podium late Monday afternoon. Christopher, the older, bulkier brother, spoke first. He apologized to the court and everyone in it. He'd been in a bad place that day, and for several years before it, he said, addicted to drugs and alcohol. Cameron, the younger, more eloquent brother, said much of the same. He was regretful and remorseful and didn't know how it had happened and wanted to spend the rest of his life showing God how grateful I am that he spared them being the parents he and his brother had tried to kill. During my time that I have spent in the Gwinnett County Detention Center fighting this case, I've spent 2 birthdays in here, he said. I've had at least 1 visit a week, which is at least 60 visits with my parents, one-on-one. 30 minutes a visit. That's over just a day. 2 days spent talking to one another. And I realized how much I love them. And I realized how much they love me.
Yo. So you have 2 sons living with the parents, and they own drugs, using drugs in the house.
Right.
120, and it said one was 17 at the time. So 20 and 17 years old, or 22. What was it? Something like that. 22 years old, and the other one was 17. Yeah, 22. So you got them in the house, and they attack their moms and pops, and then they can't even explain why the heck it happened.
Right. It's almost like they, and then talking about they thank God that he didn't spare them. You're right, the Most High, because if this was during Moses' time, they would have been put to death.
Yeah, they'd have been put to death.
There would be no prison sentence and no chance at repentance. Get that real quick. Exodus 21. Exodus 21, because a lot of us, some of us grew up without fathers in the household, but we never even think about putting our hands on our family. That's some serious psychological issues going on there, man. Read that thing. Exodus 21, verse 15.
Exodus chapter 21, verse 15. And he that smiteth his father or his mother.
They did more than smite their father or mother. They tried to kill him.
Right.
Stabbing the pops, choking out the mother and things of that nature. Read on.
Shall surely be put to death.
That was his judgment. So the whole thing is he had some kind of sense to say he thanks God that he wasn't put to death.
Right.
But now the issue, the underlying issue is that what kind of mindset is that for our people?
And that's what the other articles say. Because I don't this one right here, that's not the one that I saw. I got the other. It's another one, and it says, so it actually said that the police said that the sons, both of whom live at the home with him, according to CNN, were at the house with the officers arrived, and the two were immediately arrested. And so then it says, as brutal as the attack sounds, that wasn't the full extent of it, according to the police. The sons also plotted to burn the house down and had introduced natural gas into the house. So they was finna burn them.
So they had gas leaking. They had gas leaking into the. That's the other part of why she sounded the way she sounded. Like she sounded real sleepy.
Because she was weak. Because the natural gas was putting her tail to sleep.
Right. So she's on Xanax, and they got gas leaking in the house.
And look at the house.
Yeah, look, nice crib.
Yeah.
And I used to live in Georgia. Shout out to Cap. You know what I'm saying? I used to live in Georgia. You know what I mean? Gwinnett is not a poor county, bro. Gwinnett is it's like what you would call suburb area.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at him beat his mom.
How
Hey,
you do your
go
mom?
back. You gotta
Go
show
back.
that thing.
Damn.
Them boys on demon time.
Right, man. Read that verse again, man. Read that again.
This is
and show the images. That's crazy, bro.
The book of Exodus, chapter 21 and verse 15. And he that smiteth his father or his mother shall surely be put to death.
Their judgment is death. And that's exactly what these brothers deserved. Was that a video or?
We'll play until
Let's
we
play
get
that.
to that
Play it.
point and pause it.
And trying to blow up their house will spend at least 20 years in prison. News
Tried
Sin
to
6,
blow
Channel
that
2's Tony
mug
Thomas
up.
is live in Lawrenceville. That's where the Irvin brothers and their parents asked for forgiveness. Tony.
Jovita, Chris and Cameron Irvin are back at the Gwinnett County Jail at this hour, waiting to be transferred to state prison. They both entered guilty pleas this afternoon and then, along with their parents, pleaded for mercy. The entire family insisting that early September morning was simply drug-induced.
Am I redeemable? I believe so.
Chris Irvin says he and his younger brother Cameron were both high on drugs when they tried to blow up their parents' home late last year, leaving the gas on and lighting candles. Their parents were asleep after the sons had spiked their drinks earlier in the night.
Those were the
So
parents.
boom.
Those were the
Pause.
parents that they
Right.
showed.
That's me and my
They showed that quick clip of the mother and father. That
Right.
was right there. That little snippet.
So they
on drugs.
high on Xanax,
Earlier in the night.
and they got gas leaking in the house.
Yeah, there go the moms and pops right there.
And you can see the destruction in the mother with that blonde hair anyway, man.
Yeah.
And the pops looking all soft. That's
Play on.
After the sons had spiked their drinks earlier in the night.
And the facts from this case, that's me at my absolute worst.
Police say when the house didn't explode, the brothers went back into the home, beat their parents, repeatedly stabbed their dad, and
Look
tried
at
to
that.
suffocate.
Pause. Go back.
That's what happened when she was crying and she screamed.
So
That's what they did to her.
you repeatedly beat your mama.
And stab your dad.
And go back a couple seconds because the back, that's the back of the daddy.
The back of the
Look at
their
this.
dad and tried to suffocate their
Go
mom.
back and pause. Just a little bit right there. Look at this. Right here. This is the man that provided a good life for you.
Good life for you. And you stab him.
Damn, play on. Pause it on
Repeatedly
the
stabbed their
mama.
dad and tried to
And you beat your mama. Read that again, man.
Who does that? Exodus chapter 21 and verse 15. And he that smiteth his father or his mother shall surely be put to death.
Come on.
And he that stealeth
Well,
from...
that's it on that. But look at this right here. You better be glad this ain't we ain't in the bro.
Right.
This ain't even gonna happen when we get the kingdom.
No.
But during Moses' time, bro, can you imagine this right here? Can you imagine? Bro, the elders would have logs, stones this damn big
They
on
got
your
them-
head, bro.
they
It take
got
two
them
people
good
to throw the
stones.
damn stone.
right.
You beat your mama like this right here. You a
That
real,
don't make
you
no
a real
sense,
piece of shit, bro. Your mama can't do nothing. Your daddy don't deserve to be stabbed, and your mama ain't do nothing to deserve to be beat like this.
But then the question is, when you see the house that they grew up in and the life that their mother and father provided for them, what would cause these kids to be on drugs?
Right.
And things of that
Like,
nature in the
what-
first place?
What was the like how do you get to that point? You know, I can't remember that quote that Bishop Yawasop brings up a lot, where it talks about how, you know, like strong men come out of hard times, but in those good times you get soft men.
Right.
I can't remember how the whole thing go, man, but it is. That's just what it reminds me of. You get parents that provide a good life, and then it creates soft kids that get jacked up versus the parents probably grew up at a hard time, which made them go out and go get it the way they did, so they kids didn't have to come up like they did, and then the kids get the lifestyle that the parents wanted, and then they end up being weak and going into all kinds of manner of drugs and everything else, just trying random stuff.
They're gonna quote right there.
Yeah. That right there. That's what it reminds me of.
We could have just read it. You know
yeah,
what I
we
mean? But
could have
you-
just read the statement.
You could have just pull it up right there.
Hard times create strong men.
Stroll.
Strong men create good times. Good times create weak men. Weak men create hard times.
That's what comes to my mind.
And that's that. And that read that other one. Good times create weak men.
Mm-hmm.
Good times create weak men.
That weakness is spiritually weak.
Right.
That's that poor in spirit that the
Yeah.
Most High calls us. Get that in Isaiah, the last verse. Our people, a lot of times our people think that the riches of this world here and having the nice house and the cars is going to prevent them from dealing with the fact that they're still a slave, they're still a nigga, and they still going through these curses here. That's why the Most High said, Isaiah 14, the last verse.
Isaiah chapter 14, verse 32.
Go ahead.
What shall one then answer the messengers of the nation? That the Lord have founded Zion, and the poor of his people shall trust in it.
Right, the poor of his people, the poor on this earth here is Israel. Right? And this is why Christ said this now, Matthew 5, in the Beatitudes, verse 3. This is why Christ had to say this thing, because all the money in the world is not going to stop you from dealing with these curses and dealing with the reality of the oppression that we're going through as a people, which leads to the drug addictions, drug abuse, and all those different things, to the point where you're smitten with madness now.
Right. And sometimes that's what causes it, though. Like, like you got kids that come up, nice households. Not to say that parents shouldn't push for that, but them be the very same kids that the parents, not necessarily to say they didn't do it, but it happens where the parents don't explain the real world of where they come from. So now the kids grow up with shades over their eyes, and then when they get older, then it's introduced, and they don't know how to deal with it.
Right.
Versus the ones that grow up like that from babies, it's like, shoot, we know we in hard time. But then the ones that don't grow up like that, and then that just smack them in the face, they don't know how to take it. And that stuff's crazy. I mean, I don't know what caused, I can't even fathom what would cause kids to do that, but they had them parents created look like good times in weak men, and they fell right into society with the drugs and stuff like that. That's crazy.
Right.
The book of Matthew, chapter 5 and verse 3. Blessed are the poor in spirit.
Right, so it says, blessed are the poor in spirit. Regardless of how much money that you have, so-called black, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you are poor in spirit because you don't have the knowledge of God. You're dealing with depression. You're being oppressed, which leads to over-sexualizing yourself, doing drugs. All those different things go into falling into depression because we're under a curse. Read that again.
Blessed are the poor in spirit.
Go ahead.
For theirs is the kingdom of heaven.
Once you understand that, those riches don't make you happy. And that poverty is that you're spiritually poor because you don't have your God and you don't have no form of salvation. Once you understand that and start to repent, that's when you make the kingdom of heaven. You have to understand that the Most High is doing this to us.
Yeah. All right. And go back to that video. Go back to the news the news that you was playing. Play that.
Crazy.
Suffocate their mom.
I'm extremely regretful, remorseful, and just overall sorry.
The parents escaped, battered, bloodied, and full of forgiveness.
I asked for help for them.
Both parents asked the judge for the lightest sentence possible.
And that night, being in that room, being in that house on that night, I saw Satan. And I knew shortly after that what had happened to us wasn't my son's.
And so these decisions are never easy.
The judge split the difference between what the defense lawyers and prosecutors wanted, giving each son 20 years to serve in prison.
I realized how much I loved them. And I realized how much they loved me.
Yeah, all right.
Get out of here.
So,
really, nigga?
yeah, good soundbite. So, I mean, it's hard as a parent. I can see them. They forgive their children. You know what I mean? They do, but at the same time, them demons, bro.
Right.
Those straight up demons right there. And I can only imagine what the father was going through that night. Really looking at like are these my sons? Oh, these ain't the kids that I raised. Yeah. See what had happened was while you was out providing that good life, while you was out there making that money to take care of them kids, if you look at the oldest son, you can already tell he was not in the crib.
Right, that was a street kid.
He was getting out doing his thing.
Right.
He learned that way of life from the streets.
Right.
So now today, when we look at how these kids got like this, hey, go to the because when you look at
the scripture.
Yeah. When you look at the mother, the father, you know they was not in those streets. But then the son, out of them good times creating the weak men, that son, he was out there amongst them hoes.
Right.
Just keep it plain and simple. He was out there amongst the hoes and the bros. You know what I mean? Learning how to be a real nigga.
Hey, you can look at mom and dad and tell they was up in the Christian church.
Yeah. That's where they was at.
Easy.
Dang.
That's where they was at. Not that I want the go ahead and pull the script. I mean, I got a guy died. Yeah, that one right there.
Go to Zechariah 13. Zechariah 13. Read verse 1 right quick.
The book of Zechariah, chapter 13, verse 1. In that day there shall be a fountain open to the house of David and to the inhabitants of Jerusalem for sin and uncleanness.
Now, I'm going to tell you right now, there's been signs that those kids were disrespectful way before that.
Yes.
Way before that. And a lot of times, even our people, our mothers and fathers,
They
and the
ignore it.
truth,
They ignore it.
you will ignore it, knowing what the scriptures say about disrespectful kids. Go ahead.
And it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord of hosts, that I will cut off the names of the idols.
That's your drugs. Those are drugs. And all that uncleanliness and stuff like that, that's your drugs and stuff that our kids is out here playing around with and crap. Go ahead.
That I will cut off the names of the idols out of the land, and they shall no more be remembered. And also I will cause the prophets and the unclean spirit to pass out of the land.
Go ahead.
And it shall come to pass that when any shall yet prophesy, then his father and his mother that begat him shall say unto him,
Read.
Thou shalt not live.
They shall not what?
Thou shalt not live.
So in the kingdom, you parents that got these evil kids, we going to be putting evil kids to death.
It's going to come right back to how it was.
It's exactly what's going to happen. Them like you said, them big old boulders where two people got to throw them joints.
With the Book of Clarence had the bags ready.
They had the bags ready on the Book of Clarence. They threw that. They threw the clothes back like they was in the Western days.
Yeah, like they were pulling out the pistol.
You know what I mean?
Finish the verse.
For thou speakest lies in the name of the Lord.
That's what drugs do. Cause you to go off and your mind ain't clear. You're speaking lies and everything else. How you just now realize you love your mom and them at 17, 22 years old?
Because he's facing them 20 years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
exactly
Yeah,
what it
that's
is.
what it was.
Them
Go ahead.
Them 20 years made him say, you know what? I love
realized
my mom.
I love my mom and daddy.
Yeah.
And I understand now that they love us.
Unbelievable. Mind you, you got a roof over your head. And that's what some kids in this truth don't understand. The parents that go out and put roofs over your head, clothes on your back, and food on the table, then you want to show up and disrespect them. Then you want to. I'm getting mad now.
Right.
Go ahead, read.
And his father and his mother that begat him shall thrust him through when he prophesied.
So while you sitting out here lying, you lying children. You lying children. It said your parents going to put you to death when this day come. See, right now you got the white man on your side. Right now your parents can get locked up if they kick you out the house at 16 years old. But then you'll sit up there and disrespect them and use the system. You got kids that will use the system against their mom and daddy, and then this right here is what you get.
Oh, they allow children. Kids can call 911 on the parents.
On the parents.
Yeah.
And they gonna be. They might get out of jail. They only got 20 years, so you know they're not gonna do that whole 20.
No. They got 10 or less?
Right. Hell no.
What is half of that, ain't it?
No, they're going to do 85%. They in Georgia. Okay. They're going to do 85% of 20 years. They probably do 17 and some change.
Hey,
they ain't no parole up there.
You can put your kids in a beautiful home and raise them up, try to provide something for them, and they drug you, stab you, ready to burn your house down, and you go serve time. And guess who's gonna be sitting there waiting on them?
Right.
Mom and dad.
They'll be right there.
And they ain't learning nothing about Christ.
Right.
Not even close.
Hey, somebody called in. We need you to cover this overtime. You got a few more hours you can cover? We'll pay you double.
No, I can't. I got other obligations. See, the sun is about to set.
But your obligation should be this company. You should have, this should come first, right?
Listen, I gave you a 40, and if you need overtime on Christmas and so-called New Year's, you got me. But it's Friday evening, and I got to go.
I'm not standing.
Us going out and teach, and then the video's going out, we reach the world now with the gospel. But the music is as impactful, it being righteous music, there's also sealing instruction in their head.
In a remote prison turned black site, in just 24 hours, all prisoners will face elimination.
All right, Mr. Cord, don't lie. Now, again, Gino Jennings, is that your man? That huckster? That fraud? Is that your man?
A revolutionary woman can't have no reactionary man. Where there's oppression, there will always be resistance.
Yo, this guy be teaching me the Bible. He said something about I'm an Israelite. Do I'm an Israelite person?
Absolutely not. The only thing you need is John 3:16, for God so loved the world.
By the way, have you ever been swallowed up?
Been what? Because that's not wrong. That's what I can.
I'm coming to get you.
Hickory dickory, I know you sick of me, but you a God's enemy. If you live wickedly, don't be an idiot. Follow for trickery, most I has had enough. Call all the deacons up, and all of the captains, it's time to get active. We never reacted, we swing into action, cause you're running out of time. Yeah, you're running out of time. Yeah, don't be tripping up, gotta keep it up, cause you're running out of time. Take time.
Hickory dickory dock. The lamb you started the clock. 2/3 gonna drop. Purple gonna make 'em stop. Purple gonna make 'em watch. We gon' rise to the top. We the guys, we don't flop. Can't stop for the flock. Same place they took us. Same place they booked us. Columbia, we docking. Cologne, yeah, we mocking. Hit a tip 'cause it's talking. If you feeling me, just hit us up. If you Israel, keep looking up. We cut you out, then we build you up.
Sick of me, but you a God's enemy. If you live wickedly, don't be an idiot. Follow for trickery, most I has had enough. Call all the deacons up, and all of the captains, it's time to get active. We never reacted, we swing into action, cause you're running out of time. Yeah, you're running out of time. Yeah, don't be tripping up, gotta keep it up, cause you're running out of time. Tick tock.
Y'all travel around the block. We sail across the seas, 144,000. We deep like a pool, man. We digging, you constantly sleep. So everyone go and come gather around me. Can't you see how we move? Tribe of Judah too smooth. From coast to coast making moves. We the actual apostles, yeah, they try to stop us. They ain't even want to catch the boat. I know it's coming, yeah, that day is coming. Can't wait till my hands cross his throat. Time is ticking. Pestilence, they stricken. The end time is wrapping up. All aboard, we dripping.
It's the perfect timing. Word more than the worth of diamonds on this earth is shining. We've been given power. One left, the 11th hour to the word devoured. I'm just singing the past song. The state of this kingdom won't last long. So how do you figure the time you got left when it's already 10 and a half gone? I'm in rhythm, never prone to a schism. On this throne, that's wisdom. On the scene, that's vision. It's in our jeans, no denim. I'm on a team that's winning. Know that we taking this globe. We on a quest to wake Jacob up next, and that's rather by plane or by boat. Ironic how easy we making the coast.
Dickory, I know you sick of me, but you a God's enemy. If you live wickedly, don't be an idiot. Falling for trickery, most I has had enough. Call all the deacons up, and all of the captains. It's time to get after. We never reacted, we swinging the action, cause you're running out of time. Yeah, you're running out of time. Yeah, don't be tripping up. Gotta keep it up, cause you're running out of time. TikTok.
Hickory dickory. The deacon pulled up on your dock, blew up the spot. This never stops. The prophets of God here to light up your block. Ain't taking no L's, so to break up the spells. And it's back to this shit that is here on your watch. Ticking the top. New day, got a new play. About to do it all again, no blocks. The kingdom approaches, and this here encroachment. If you still observing, you might be an ops. Alert before we even die. Curacao shook cause Aruba got rocked. Prophetically speaking, we're here to break kingdoms. So no, we ain't leaving till we see that shop. Shake on top, patiently waiting to drop. The saints on the way for the swap. Dre got next, so we kicking down doors, no knocks. And taking the kingdom, we snatching from Edom. Reclaiming our freedom, but it's gon' get hot. Redeem what they buy, watch how we thinking the plot. Hands on his heel at the box, we hunting for fox. Dashing they head on them rocks, the most I done sped up the clock. Watch. Quest to wake the 12, hitting all the spots. They try to track our trail, can't connect them dots. Feeding the freedom in knots. This number 6, we still leaving them shocked. Ticking the top, time is at hand for the flock. Man, hasten them gates before they lie.
Hickory dickory, I know you sick of me, but you a God's enemy. If you live wickedly, don't be an idiot. Falling for trickery, most I has had enough. Call all the deacons up, and all of the captains. It's time to get active. We never reacted, we swinging the action, cause you're running out of time. Yeah, you're running out of time. Yeah, don't be tripping up. Gotta keep it up, cause you're running out of time. TikTok.
Son of the world. I've been swallowed.
So y'all's coming to get you.
My man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's get up out of here, man. So how do we get there? How do we get to from that into we fast forward up to today, because the woman that raised those children is not the same woman in society today. Today there's a whole new breed.
Lord have mercy.
Let's look at this breed, y'all. Bring this breed up. This is the breed of woman that we got today.
You can't make this up.
There we go.
Hey, look, Officer Kassad is rocking, bro. Officer Kassad is rocking.
It's the beat.
Bro. What that going on?
It's the beat got him.
What's going on,
The
man?
beat got him.
Hey, when the song play, put Officer Kassad in a little screen.
I ain't moving.
Hey, play it
He
again, man.
He ain't gonna do it now.
Hey, this is the caliber of woman that we got today.
Sexy Red was just pregnant.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Her baby will be worse than the sons of the mother and the father that was just on here that almost got put to death. That child is gonna be worse than them, because as a generation we've gotten worse and worse. We ain't got no better. There has been no healing brought to us at all as a people until the understanding of these scriptures has started to come out. This is the only healing that we've got.
Right.
Play today's black woman one more time. Don't do it, Kassad. This is what we got today. Where the next one at? Pull up the next one.
The fuck, man.
The hell is this?
Where the next one at? Yeah, this one right here. And I want to, hey, when you play this, you got to get the ostrich woman. I'm going to tell you when to pause. You know what I'm saying? Pull her up and hit play. We got ratchet ass sisters today. ratchet ass mothers. Play that, man.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up.
Unbelievable.
Lord.
Look at them out. Look at them out in the eyes.
That we all got some ratchet in us.
Pause. Right there. Pause it. Leave it right there. Leave it right there. Now bring up the image of the ostrich. And then get me second Esdras, right?
Which one?
Second Esdras.
The ostrich?
5 and 8.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You got to do it.
You got to do this.
Got to do it.
Bring them up. Bring the culprits up.
Oh.
Look at this. God. Tell me the Lord don't know what he be talking about. Hey, give me give me the ostrich woman too. I want that one too.
Job.
Yeah.
Job.
Hey, read that in second Esdras real quick. Just leave that on the screen right there.
The book of second Esdras, chapter 5 and verse 8. There shall be a confusion also in many places.
There's a confusion in many places today, y'all. Come on.
And the fire shall be oft sent out again. And the wild beasts shall change their places. And menstruous women shall bring forth monsters.
This is the ministrous woman right here. This is the ministrous woman. Now, get me the ostrich.
Yeah, Job 39:13. That's where you going. That's crazy.
This is look at the lips, y'all. Just look at the lips. Look at the lips. Look at the eyebrows. Tell me this ain't twins. These are twins. Look at the tongue in the mouth. Look at this. You cannot make this ridiculous. Up. The Lord is perfect with everything that he do, bro. The Lord is perfect with everything that he do. Read that.
Job chapter 39 verse 13. Gavest thou the goodly wings unto the peacocks, or wings and feathers unto the ostrich, which leaveth her eggs in the earth, and warmeth them in dust, and forgetteth that the foot may crush them, or that the wild beasts may break them.
The Lord compares the black woman to the ostrich.
Right.
Now, looking at this.
No care.
No care in the world.
Young. No care at all.
Now, when you look at that, I just can't believe how close of a match this is, bro.
There's powerful niggardry at work.
Bro, I just can't. This is crazy. These are identical twins, man. Look at this. Hey, man, drop the ostrich and just play the whole thing again, because this is going to be stuck in the audience mind. It's stuck in mine right now. And just play it from the beginning. Watch how she act.
Hold up.
Like a damn ostrich.
Hold up. Hold up. Lord.
No, sister.
I told y'all what time it is.
Look at him.
Stop being a damn fool.
This is ridiculous, but.
He got to read the next verse.
Yeah, read down.
Verse 16. She is hardened against her young ones, as though they were not hers. Her labor is in vain without fear.
Damn. Go ahead.
Because God have deprived her of wisdom, neither have he imparted to her understanding.
That's how women treat the kids, man.
Right.
What was that image? That's the image.
There you go.
That's the image I was just about to ask for. Where's the image where that's how sisters be?
Right there.
They shoot their babies away like.
Hey, look at the rotation on the wrist, though. Look at the rotation on the wrist. That's the real flick right there. She put that whole flick in there. The flick of the wrist, that child. Now, this image right here, because we got a couple other videos we're going to pull up. This image right here and this scripture going into how she treats her children is what we get today when you look at those sons that try to put their mother and father to death. Let's get them some of them, because let's get them the videos from Chicago. Because this is what this type of woman produces. This is what they produce. And then they turn around and say, men ain't no good. You raised these niggas.
Right.
You birthed and raised these niggas because you was with a nigga. And you yourself is a nigga. Play that. look, it's so normal. Like
That's the
people just
one
walk
out
out,
right
they just walk outside and
Right.
casually keep going to the stores and getting in their cars. It's a normal thing out there.
Hey, they sitting there filming it.
Yeah,
Colors flying everywhere.
exactly. Now, before we get that one, there's another clip of Chicago, right? There's another clip of gangs or something. Let me look. Gotta help y'all out. I ain't got them labeled. We're gonna get better at labeling this stuff, so y'all know.
They want a
Gotta
hood
give
rat.
'em a thumb
Hood
up.
rat produce kids like that be out there
Facts.
shooting up the block. Don't nobody want a hood rat. 2024, stop getting hood rats.
But you see that
Get your
the
righteous
thing
woman.
is, these brothers, they go after those hood rats.
Right.
Right.
Them hood,
Right.
They basically are advertising themselves on social media with their little shorts and things of that nature, twerking, half naked, or even revealing themselves now and meeting up with the same people.
I'm a
Like,
prophesy.
it's crazy, bro.
I'm a prophesy. Hood rats get you robbed.
Exactly.
Hood rats carry diseases.
Hey,
Hood rats put you on child support.
The link that I just clicked
ain't that
on.
what,
the link that I just
the red girl
posted in the
said,
group.
That's the nicest thing anybody ever done to her. Her boyfriend robbed somebody.
Yeah, that was Sexy Red.
Wow.
That was the same one that was just saying the hood rat thing.
She said that was the nicest thing anybody ever did. So he went and put his life at risk and also threatened another person's life to rob them to get you something. And you say, well, the fact that you oppressed our own people, that was the nicest thing you've ever done to me. You can't make that stuff up.
Stop being a damn fool.
Right. Hey, that's the one right there. Play that right there.
I'm mellow, ma. We throw our shit up like that, you feel me? I'm definitely mellow, ma. Shit. And I can't get out of it.
So if you walked off this porch and walked down 16th Street,
I'll fuck around, be dead walking on 16th.
You see that?
You feel? You can't. 16th, that, yeah. No, I won't even think about walking up 16 at this time of day. Trying to go straight. I won't even play like that.
What could I do to try to save Cortez? What you think?
It's not that easy. You can't.
How did it get to that point?
Of course, man. They robbed one of our homies. We robbed one of their homies. They came back. They really shot up my homie. Shot him 6 times. No bloodshed ever since.
So this been going on for how long?
Since like 2011. We was 13 then. But now you actually gonna shoot him? Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him and kill him.
Who could I talk to in the organized gang of it? Some old chiefs to bring everybody to the table.
Guns gonna get drawn, people gonna get shot. We
see that?
young. We don't care about no old vice lord. Y'all old heads. Y'all not living what we going through every day. Y'all ain't getting shot at every day with guns with beams and lasers on them and special type of bullets that'll come in small and go out large and knock half of your head off. Y'all ain't going through that every day. We don't care about what y'all saying. We'll kill y'all.
You see that?
Somebody gonna get shot.
You see what's going on? This goes back to what we're talking about with the brothers that are doing all these TikTok videos about damn Afghanistan and Iran. Like, bro, we don't give a damn about that right there. We need to focus on these babies getting killed in the neighborhood by these gangs like this right here.
That's that hope deferred, man. That's that hope deferred. The brother said it's never gonna stop.
It's never gonna stop. He said we'll kill you. The hell, we don't care nothing about no old vice lords. We don't care nothing about no. Y'all not living through what we going through. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even that oppressed. That their oppression is against each other.
Right.
It ain't the white man that's oppressing them that got them gangbanging and killing each other like that. That satellite has been set up in their mind to such an extent that they think that it's me and you. This ain't got nothing to do with them. It's me and you. It's 16. The brother said, I wouldn't even dare walk up 16th right now.
Right.
I wouldn't even play myself like
in
that.
the daylight.
In the daylight.
Like normally you worry about that at nighttime.
Right.
These dudes talking about broad daylight. I'm not gonna walk up 16.
Well, lo and behold, there's a group that don't give a damn
right
about your 16 or your 17 or your 18.
Yep.
Or your O block or your C block or your B block. We don't give a damn about no block. When we hit the block,
right?
It's takeover, bro. We got more with us than you got with you. You can't find enough gangsters to do what we come to do. Play that clip right there, because they told us, there's a clip where the brother say, if you ain't from here, don't come here. Play that part, and then play this one. There's one where the brother said,
is it at the
if
beginning
you
of the
ain't,
video?
he said, is that at the beginning? Yeah, it's this one right here. He said, if you ain't from here, don't come here. Well, we had a different perspective. Play that.
It's hectic.
Hines County deputies seized approximately 7 pounds of
Yeah,
marijuana.
refresh it. Refresh it. I know you gotta refresh it to start it over. Refresh. It should start right back at
It's dangerous out here, man. If you ain't from here, don't come here. Please don't. It's real. It's hectic.
Hines County deputies seized approximately 7 pounds of marijuana, guns, and
Jackson police are working to solve a double murder. Detectives found 2 bodies on Redmond Avenue.
An armed robbery occurred late Saturday night at this gas station on West.
State residents in the area say they heard gunshots around 10 or 11 Saturday night, but didn't think much of it.
Shots were fired and at least 1 person injured. In Jackson,
Police say there were shots fired into a house in the 3000 block of
the area say they heard gunshots around 10.
What they fight for? Tell me what they fight.
This is in O Block. This is on O Block. Now this is O Block where they told us, hey, y'all don't come here. They said that, hey, nobody got enough balls to show up on O Block like that.
We pulls up.
Really, nigga?
Hey, I don't know, 1,000 deep, 500 deep, 1,000. It don't matter. That's the army right there. This is what the world is afraid of right here. Brothers say that they can't. The brother said this is set. This is what he grew up in. This is how they throw it up. He can't get out of that.
Right.
That's a lie. Because there's many brothers that have been affiliated with these same gangs that are in this organization and moving in righteousness right now. There's no such thing as you can't get out. The question is, do you want out?
Right. Do you want to?
Bring that in and play this clip right here, bro. These are your ex-gangbangers. These are your ex-cons, ex-drug dealers.
It's ourselves. Where's the image of the beast? Where's it? This one here is what we shooting ourselves. Right here. You see this? They gave us a white flight. You see that?
These are men that have come out of the lifestyle that brothers claim that they can't get away from, that they can't change from. Well, we're proving that that's a lie.
Right.
Because it's many brothers in the organization that used to live that same lifestyle, that comes from that same hood.
Right. But you see, the thing is, they don't have, get that in Proverbs 13, verse 12. The thing is, they don't have a vision. They don't have any hope yet. Read that.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 13 and verse 12.
Because what Officer said is heavy. The brothers, you got brothers in our organization now that come from that lifestyle. And if not that lifestyle, they've come from perverse situations, or they've come from completely destroyed situations, but they never had this. Read.
Hope deferred maketh the heart sick.
Right, so the hope should be that we become those rulers and those kings and those priests that are written of in the Bible, that we are going to get the kingdom of heaven. That should be our hope, but it's been deferred now. These men they don't see that, they don't know nothing about that. And this, read on.
But when the desire cometh.
That desire is the men that they saw on O Block teaching the gospel, letting them know, look, you're greater than what you're being told that you are. There is another way out. There's another way that you're supposed to be, black man. You're a king and a God walking on this earth like dung on the streets, destroying your people, destroying yourself. That's when you see those men in purple giving that reality. Read it again.
Hope deferred maketh the heart sick.
So now that brother's mind is sick.
Yep.
It takes a sick mind to go out there and shoot semi-automatic to automatic machine guns just in broad daylight in the neighborhood.
And don't care who you hit.
It doesn't matter who you hit.
Nothing.
That is a sick mind that has no hope. There's no way out. We can't fix this thing. Read on.
But when a desire cometh.
That desire is the reading and the preaching and the learning and the understanding of these scriptures here. Read.
It is a tree of life.
And them brothers is going to come to life. They're going to have access to that tree of life, the kingdom of heaven and things of that nature. It's heavy. That's what you said was heavy, man.
Hey, give me verse. Stay right there. Give me read verse 19.
Verse 19. The desire accomplished.
It says the desire accomplished. You got to first have that desire. But once that desire that you have, if you desire to come out of that lifestyle, if you desire to live a righteous life, come on.
It's sweet.
It's sweet. When you look back and see what you've broken away from. When you can look back and you got men that you can look up to that you can say, okay, if this brother accomplished leaving this particular lifestyle, I can accomplish it too. Once you start applying and walking with the commandments and applying them to your life, you're gonna be able to reach that desired state of accomplishing that thing. Read on.
It's sweet to the soul.
It's sweet to the soul when you accomplish the keeping of the commandments and applying them to your life and putting the things that you used to do behind you. Read on.
But it is abomination.
But you gotta stress that. Yeah. But come on.
But it is abomination to fools to depart from evil.
It's an abomination to a fool to depart from the evil that he's caught up in.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You have to have a desire to depart from that evil. Otherwise, you're an abomination. Period. That's just what it is. That's all I got on that. I'm just saying.
It was the pause.
It's the pause. Pause. Go back to the what was it? What was we playing? There was another clip. Was there another clip? Well, we way over time.
Yeah.
No heat index today. What do we got left on here? What we got left? There's something. You know what it is. There's always something we didn't play. Oh, I know what it is. I'm about to forward it over there right now. Kasar had these we was talking about these ratchet ass women, but here go they ratchet kids. Hold on. Play this right here.
Oh yeah. This one is a classic.
Here go they ratchet ass kids. And they're dancing to the first ratchet sister that we played that we had up there playing the first time. This is what the desire of the black woman has accomplished. The success of the black woman. This is what she has accomplished. This is what she has accomplished in her desire for her successful state. Read that. Let me play that. He babies. Look at this. This supposed to make you mad, man.
Can't even say the words.
No.
Come on, man. What are we looking at? All right, take that ass off the screen.
And it's got to be the black woman standing behind the camera,
of course, that's
clapping
her.
And crap.
Of course, that's her.
Posted it on social media.
That's her. That's her today.
Damn fool.
That's your black woman today. That's your successful black woman.
Right.
That's her desire. That's her desire being accomplished right there. Bringing forth monstrous ass children.
Unbelievable.
Right. What's wrong with you? I mean, you can't make this stuff up, man. Go back to that in 2nd Ezra. Read it again.
Unbelievable.
Go back to that in 2nd Ezra. Read that again, man.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 5 and verse 8. There shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be oft sent out again.
Come on.
And the wild beasts shall change their places.
Says the wild beasts shall change their places. Come on.
And menstruous women.
Menstruous women. Menstruous black women. Come on.
Shall bring forth monsters.
These are the monsters. We looking at these gangbangers and these hoes. That's what they're doing. They got our young daughters hoeing themselves out at 5 years old.
That don't even look like they 5.
No.
They can't even pronounce.
They can't even say the word.
The words of the song. Unbelievable.
You can't make this stuff up, man. We can't make it up. But we're a little over our time. You know what I mean? We kind of butchered a couple of things, but we got the job done. We got the job done. Can we get some applause from the damn IT department or something?
IT
Lord, I mean that's steaming up right now. All right.
Spirit,
well, we're gonna run the we'll run the ads for the missing persons. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna be able to jump into the next portion because it wasn't timed out correctly as we wanted it to. But you know, the job got done. All right. It's been another episode of the Final Trumpet Radio Show. I'm Officer Kolayah to my right.
Hey, Officer A-Town.
To my far right.
Officer Iuic Yasharala.
To my left.
So you want to thank us out.
And to my far left, I read it today.
Soldier Cephas.
All praise to the Most High. It's been another episode of the TFT Radio Show. Y'all stay tuned. We're going to run the commercials afterwards. And Lord's will, we see y'all on the next one. With that, we say shalom. Most High in Christ bless.
Shalom. Shalom. Bless.
Reliving the book of the Acts. I carry my cross on my back. My homies still stuck in the trap. Going hard, ain't no time to relax. Keeping my mind on the throne. Applying the stuff I've been shown. Been patient through all of my woes. Been patient through all of my woes. And I'm out here painting this picture. It came from the scriptures. I'm changing my mind now. And I've been examples. I've seen some examples. So I think it's just about time now to break the old habits and clean all the addicts. And yes, we are changing our life now. And when life gives us lemons, we turn it to vengeance. We're strong in the Lord and His might now. All the tribulations, I just cannot stay the same. All the wisdom I've been given has been helping with the pain. And the people that I love, they think that I've gone insane. When it gets gritty and looking real iffy, they pull up and show out they face, yeah. It's the blood in my veins, yeah. I cannot stand to complain, yeah. Put it in there's a change, yeah. Put it in there's a shame, yeah. I'm the only one to blame, yeah. So I've been switching my lanes, yeah. Before that's all in my chain, yeah. Cause when it don't matter, man. Straight true to religion, it's only a few to stay true and some tripping. Danger if you got no clue when you slipping. It's time to renew and stop foolishly sinning. Cause we the ones set apart from the beginning. Oh, that is filled with the thing that's forbidden. Walking in life and I move with no vision. I'm moving like felt to my mind, steady swimming. Oh,